Whoa, 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 ho, ho, ho. What is up, white people? Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope everything is amazing for you all as always. It's your host, Honorable OCT Octavius Haye, and this is the WACCast podcast. Before we get started with the episode today, please make sure if you haven't already to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And with that being said, let's go ahead and talk back to him. All right, so Tory Lanez is not learning lessons. He already got a case out right now for allegedly shooting Meg Thee Stallion in a pinky toe. And now he over here throwing hands at August Alsina in September. It's crazy, man. So allegedly, Tory Lanez put his hand out to shake August Alsina's hand, dap him up, whatever. August Alsina wasn't feeling it because Tory Lanez went and did a freestyle where he said that if he had been messing with Jada, he wouldn't have snitched on her like August did. We got that. That's an actual video footage that we caught from from the altercation. We see Tory not feeling too well about it, talking to his people, and goes and walks towards the direction that August Alsina was in. We also got some audio that we heard, audio recording of August just saying he keep that same energy. He hate when people don't keep that same energy. And August asking Tory why he talking about his personal life. I say, come on, August. Now you put this out here. You use this for marketing. You made the song entanglement. Don't get mad if people commenting on stuff. And Tory wasn't the only person commenting. You know, a lot of people were commenting. I didn't even know Tory did that. But if I heard Tory make that freestyle, I wouldn't have thought nothing of it. It's a hot topic. He's a rapper. He just making rap songs. Now, comedian Rip Michaels, who's on the tour with them, is like a comedian, a comedy show / R&B love tour thing that they doing. He says that Tory Lanez sucker punched him. He says Tory Lanez sucker punched August Alsina, and that's what he's saying. August Alsina is saying that Tory Lanez sucker punched him. He actually said a 4'11" leprechaun sucker punched him, which I assume he means Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez credit, DJ Academics, everybody's favorite media man, did hit him up on Twitch. We got to see it live, him call him. And he asked Tory said he don't know what August is talking about. Tory don't know if this is for promo or for whatever, but he did hit him. But, there are people saying he did hit him. I think even in the video, the video shows him coming back, shows Tory coming back, leaving out after the altercation. And even in the video, they're like, oh man, you just hit Tory. Or you just hit August. Tory just said he just knocked August out. So it's a lot of evidence that's showing that most likely Tory did put the beats on August Alsina, most likely. And most likely it was a sucker punch thing. We do know Tory has a history of wanting to step to people. He famously did step to, what's his name? Travis Scott. I think it was Travis Scott. Asked him if he wanted, 5 minutes. I was another rapper dude who was dissing Tory. Tory ran up on him. It's this big old bulky bodybuilder dude. I think they was like in a barbershop or something. Tory put his hands on him, punched him. So Tory has a history of throwing fists. It wouldn't be beyond the realm of possibility that Tory is wilding. But Tory, man, Jesus, Tory Lanez, you already got a problem going on. And you see LA already said, this happened in Chicago. LA's already saying they about to investigate this. They want you, man. They already want you for this Meg case. Now you get them more ammunition. If nothing else, this could show that you have a history of violence. You have a violent temperament, which can't help your case because you trying to say, hey, I didn't do nothing to it. You throw in some drugs or some drink or whatever I was doing. You're making it easier for people to believe that you could do this. So you need to get your priorities in order. And I don't know, August Alsina not dapping you up is not the worst thing in the world. Just let that man be. Y'all don't have to talk to each other. He don't have to shake your hand, Tory. He can be upset about what you said, and that's fine. And for August, I think that while I said you can be upset, I think that you're delusional to think that you can just capitalize on all this, which you 100% did. You 100% went and capitalized, and you told your truth, and then you made records off of it, and you pretty much tried to sell your music off of this entanglement. So don't get mad when people comment on it, and it's a part of pop culture, and you got people talking. I mean, you can do whatever you want to, like I said, but you crazy if you don't think that that's going to happen. When you invite people into your personal life, that's what happens. It's not your business no more. You put it out there. You got a song with Rick Ross was going in on Will and Jada. I mean, this is what you wanted to do. This is what you want to use this to better yourself. So take the good with the bad. Now, Tory's been kicked off the tour. He's got LA District Attorney's Office or whatever looking into him. It's not looking good for Tory Lanez right now. He needs to get that together, get that anger checked. And, don't nobody owe you no handshake, bro. Unfortunately, niggas gonna nig, and Tory had a nigga moment. And keeping it real goes wrong for real. So chill out with that, man. You messing up your money. All right, so from round 1 to round 2, y'all, the never-ending toxicity that is the relationship between Blueface and ChriseanRocks. We turned another chapter. We got another exciting chapter in this ever-evolving, crazy relationship that they got going on. So, ChriseanRocks and Blueface, they was with her family. We got video footage of this fight, too. It looks like the ChriseanRocks' dad and Blueface kind of got into it, most likely about how their relationship is with each other. They always fighting on camera. Maybe you got something to say about that. Shows in the video footage that ChriseanRocks' dad actually swung on Blueface first, and Blueface retaliated. It was a lot of people trying to separate them, but unfortunately, Blueface has been, working out and training. He's been doing a lot of celebrity boxing matches, so his hands was ready to go, and the people was not able to separate him before he gave his girl's daddy the beats, and he fell on that concrete floor outside. Whew. Crazy, hectic, insane. Unfortunately, ChriseanRocks put up there, my boyfriend knocked out my dad. I don't know what's going on. I think this is supposed to be for like a reality show or something. Something had to do with the family, and it just did not work out. And I said it before on the podcast, their relationship, Blueface and ChriseanRocks, is so toxic. It's not healthy. And, you got to believe that as a father, her father seeing, him kicking doors down and them getting into it and holding her down, they fighting, and it just becoming this crazy nonsense. You got to believe he had some words to say for the brother. And unfortunately, Blueface probably didn't really care what he had to say. Famously before, ChriseanRocks actually beat up Blueface's mom, and then beat up Blueface's sister, who tried to come and check her for beating up their mother. And Blueface's response was, his mom was out of pocket. She was being disrespectful. ChriseanRocks' response was wild. She was like, I had no choice. I had to beat her. She was yelling in my face. I'm like, whoa. And, Blueface was just as grimy and vicious as ChriseanRocks was. He said, I'm her daddy now. So he taking the play. Jesus. ChriseanRocks said that her father used to beat their mama and make them go sleep outside, and she met him when she was 7. So she really was like, somebody should have been did that to him. Wow, I don't know. I said before, Blueface had a career. Now he don't had a cool music career. Now it's like, all we know about you is either you're gonna fight somebody, and that's even getting hurt because of your relationship. So it's pretty much just their relationship and them fighting. ChriseanRocks and Blueface fighting each other and each other's family. And he's getting even less known for actually going in the ring and stepping in with other celebrities. So something's got to give. Brother man tripping. Now, initially I thought that the dad might file a lawsuit, but the camera footage I saw shows that he did swing first, unless I'm missing something. But the last footage I saw showed that he did swing first. So, yeah, the most likely not, and I don't think Blueface is going to sue. I don't even know what's the point of being together. Like, I don't even know what's the point of keeping this relationship together, because y'all fight each other's families. Y'all families don't like each other. Y'all don't go good together. Y'all toxic as hell. Y'all over here fighting. One time y'all get any traction is when y'all hitting each other, or when y'all getting into it, somebody getting arrested. It's always embarrassing stuff, recording each other crying or making accusations of sleeping with other people. And this is not what's up. This is not what you need to be doing. Y'all young, y'all should be happy. And any relationship that has this much trouble going on, and y'all feel like y'all gotta record yourselves for y'all safety or whatever, just don't seem like it's worth it. You know, daddies and mamas and sisters is getting knocked out. Probably gonna be brothers in a minute, because ChriseanRocks got a couple brothers who already ain't liking Blueface. So I don't know if they got the same negative feeling towards the father as she do, or if they all share the same father, whatever. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get no better. I mean, do y'all think this could be a marriage? Y'all have kids together? You think y'all want to raise kids in this kind of crazy, hectic environment? I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't see nothing wrong with it. Maybe they like, this is who we are. But I think for the rest of us, we looking at this. This is a ish show, and we all just want to, we all want to see what's gonna happen next. It's not really caring about y'all. But there are some who like this. Shouldn't like no toxic relationship. We should be rooting for them to get away from each other and get help, because clearly they both got some issues if this is what they subjecting themselves to. Blueface especially, it's costing you money. Chrisean ain't got no career. You her career. You had something before her, bro. You need to let that go. And she need to let it go, because she need to try to find some peace within herself and get her somebody, who compliments her. But I don't even know. She don't seem like she ready for that. It just seems like she loopy in the head. But man, jeez, I mean, I don't know what it is with this week, and people just want to put hands on other people, but it's going down. Rappers is wilding. They out of control. Blueface and ChriseanRocks. I know this is not going to be the last time we have something to say about them, so we'll just see what happens next time. Man, so initially I heard everybody saying that Bobby Shmurda was caught in bed with a transsexual, and it's a transsexual in a video with him. I heard WACC and everybody on Clubhouse talking about it. WACC going off saying, I knew something was wrong the way he be dancing. It ain't normal. WACC going hard. I'm like, okay, this video's got to be super incriminating. This is, okay, what's going on? I went and I see the video, and it's just some chick with her head being covered. They like, why is she covering up if she a woman? I'm like, probably because it was two women. Probably because they both got dudes that they mess with. They probably cheating on their boyfriends or their husbands or whatever, and they don't want to be shown on camera cheating. But before I even get to that, I just can't believe how hard everybody was going. Like, they really thought they found something. So for me to look at this, and it's just somebody's face covered up, but because it shows a sideburn that people think is really big, like a beard, everybody go crazy. I'm like, this is nothing. This is literally nothing. I was just surprised to see how many people was going crazy. This was such a hot topic. I know WACC likes to stir stuff up, but come on, man. Jeez, WACC, you got to pick and choose. If you want to keep some credibility, WACC was going in. I would have thought that the person was butt naked. All for us, everybody to see that there was no mistaking what they was, the way he was acting. The way all of them was acting on Clubhouse, it was ridiculous. So Bobby Shmurda, of course, comes out, denies it, said that it's not true. He don't like men's. And he said when they can't find nothing on you or something like that, they gonna make up some stuff. And then there was somebody who a man who kind of sort of not really, but I guess from like the head part, you can make the case that because the girl was covering up her face, so it was just her hair and a little bit of sideburn was out. And the guy came out saying that it's him. I think it was Xavier Garza, or saying I'm shy but Bobby love me. So everybody's tripping out off of that, thinking this a dude, comparing it to the little image we get in the video. Well, it turns out that he was lying. He was making it up. He said it was all a joke. He never expected it to get this big. He never was trying to harm Bobby Shmurda or anything like that. It was just a joke. Here's the thing, that's not funny. And I can't say what you did or didn't do, but I think that there should be repercussions for this, because you putting something on somebody and that's not who they are. You lying on their name, you saying that that's something they're not. You playing into a game, a very dangerous game, that could potentially cost Bobby Shmurda his livelihood, his career, cost him money maybe. Now, this didn't happen that long for it really to have affected him all that much. But all the same, I just think that we have to start taking this stuff serious. And a lot of times people don't want to hear about the woes of men, but there are a lot of things that can go against a man without any proof that can hurt them. Look at what happened with Chingy. Chingy had a transgender person say that they messed with each other, and years later came out and said that didn't really happen. And this whole man's career was affected by that. Then that's just not cool. So I think that the same way there needs to be some type of accountability if women lie about a man raping them or sexually assaulting them or anything like that. Needs to be the same kind of accountability if someone, in the gay community, a transsexual, or anybody lies and says a man did something with them. Because it's dangerous to a person's livelihood a lot of times. Sometimes you may have a family. It's just anything. You don't want nobody wants false news put on them. And so I think that needs to be some type of fine or whatever. Maybe a lawsuit can happen. Where that person who made up the story has to pay not only whatever they have to pay out, but then legal fees for the other person as well. Because, suppose people didn't, suppose this was real, or suppose the person never did come out and people really thought that Bobby Shmurda was on a down low, and it was a story that was spread and people was really believing it. And now this person wants to come out and try to play the victim, like, oh no, I didn't know it was going to happen. You fed into it, you wanted some clout, and I guess you start getting nervous because you start getting, I think Xavier said they were getting threats or whatever. I don't know. But just my opinion, I don't like that stuff. Don't play like that. Don't play with me like that. You do what you do. I do what I do. If you like men and you gay or whatever, that's your stuff. Don't put that on me. And I mean, Bobby Shmurda, I think that he probably gonna let it slide, but I think that Bobby Shmurda should probably try to see what actions he can take. Sometimes examples gotta be made out of people, and if you want to try to put something on this man that's not on him, you gotta be able to deal with the consequences of that. Now, on the flip side, you got people like WACC and all them going crazy without any real evidence, like nothing. They're going crazy over nothing. If I'm Bobby Shmurda, I'm gonna start looking at some of these people that was way too quick to run to something off, run to this belief that he was in bed with a man or two men off of nothing. That's crazy. I would have been like, y'all really, if I'm Bobby Shmurda, I'm thinking, y'all really, really want my downfall. Crazy. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise for him. If there's any silver lining, kind of see some of the people who was quick to push that narrative. I said off of a video that had nothing. That was nothing. So, I mean, that's just my 2 cents on it. Trying to, put something negative on somebody just because you want to laugh or some clout or whatever, or you mad at them, I think there should be some consequences. I don't know. So that's the show for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in, getting this WACC wisdom. Hope that you come back next week to get a little bit more. Again, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, please follow the podcast so you're notified every time I'm dropping new content on those platforms as well. That being said, this is the WACCast podcast, and I am whacking off.
It's the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk WACC to me. Talk WACC to me.
Yeah.
Talk WACC to me. Talk WACC to me.
It's the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk WACC to me. Talk WACC to me.
Yeah.
Talk WACC to me. Talk WACC to me.